Alright, guys. We're gonna watch this. I watched a little bit through. Okay? So I'm gonna skip through a little bit and explain the beginning. And then maybe we'll kind of skip through and get to the end. But for the most part, every time I watch some of these videos, I think, man, they really need to work on the mental illness capability, like being able to talk to somebody that's either A, intoxicated or drunk, or B, is going through something and having a fucking mental breakdown. And it's like they just, I don't know. It's just the way that one of these officers in particular, from what I've seen already, handled this freaking so far is ridiculous.
2023 officers responded to a residence following a report of a delusional woman behaving erratically around her family and children, prompting concerned neighbors to call the police.
You called us?
I'm the one that called.
Okay. Can you tell us what you've seen?
Like yesterday, to make it quick, so yesterday morning, I saw her at the pool, and, she has a 4-year-old that has a 6-year-old, sometimes they play together. I was like, hey, what's up, Amber? I was like, where's Bodhi? It was like, she got really weird. She was like, oh, we had a good day, and I was like, okay, she's weird.
People were 175 from 1, signal 20, 11, 10, Greeley.
She started talking to me, and she said, I'm gonna you and your kid. I was like, if you trespass,
we're at 75, signal 20, 11, 10, Greeley. We do have history with signal 20 female at this location. Sympathy of the chase is advising that his girlfriend was distracted Wednesday. She's now back and acting erratic.
Which I found out later last night that she was arrested for some, assaulting her husband. But she kept yelling at the town neighbors, like, she's like, she's trespassing. And so I was like, alright, I'm not doing this drama. So we come home, and today I'm coming home this week. She goes, it's like, I hope you have cameras of our new house, and just so you know, your daddy's not your daddy. And she's like, literally like yelling at him down here. So I was like, Amber, you need to leave. Like, you need to leave and leave us alone. Like, she's just crazy.
Yeah, I was here at 5 o'clock this morning, and she wouldn't open the door and talk to me. She just came through the door and through the glass. She told me, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to.
Okay, so because my kids sometimes play with her kids, yesterday when I talked to him, I was like...
She doesn't have the kids. The kids are with her father.
Kid was with her today.
What time?
Just before I called you. We literally just came home. I called Philip. I said, she just...
Both of them? Or just one? Just one? Okay.
So Mikey told me yesterday, I was like, Fifi, okay, we're not going to go to Amber's house. We're just going to stay away for now from Bodhi. And he's like, oh, I went to see him yesterday. I was like, when? So he went to see his friend, but obviously sometimes he goes. She said, well, I rang the bell, and she told me this, and she told me to go away. I was like, okay, so...
I will try to talk to her. She came out from the upstairs. There's a bell right there on the right.
She's coming down. Can you come talk to me? I can't hear you. What's going on? Are you okay? Okay. I know, I see it. Okay, can you just pop it so I can't hear you. Okay, well listen. Amber.
If you've been posting on YouTube for over a year and are still struggling to blow up your channel, try this.
Amber.
Did you see the kids?
Yeah, the kid's fine. Kid's totally fine. She said she doesn't feel safe.
This morning she had bags.
So wait, so you have an officer to your PT. The kid is fine. She says she doesn't feel safe. Okay, she doesn't feel safe probably opening the door to you. Like, I would assume that that's the unsafe feeling. Let's continue.
Here, and she left that bag over there and stayed there. She had other bags right here. This pieces of wood weren't here.
They weren't?
No, and those bags were there, the ones on the chair.
Yeah, she's going through a mental episode.
She called FWC and stayed on the phone with FWC for a long period of time.
I'm wondering what she thinks this means. She's got it there too. Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
What's FWC? Comment below. I'm not sure what that is.
Be the kid too.
She had posted on social media. She did my makeup for prom. Like
Yeah?
she was like a well-known
One
like
Officer Mulder,
cosmetologist down
personally.
here. I've had her on social media, and she posted like she's diagnosed with bipolar. And she posted like since she's been on her meds, like her life has completely changed for the better. Clearly, she's off of that now.
So how many times have we been out here in the last 24 hours?
Like 3 or 4 times.
So we got one
I don't
officer
know how
already
many
thinks
times they
he's off
came
of
last night,
medication.
but at least once. Then at 5 a.m. I came, and now
How many times we've been out here in the last 24 hours?
minimum 3 times today. And this morning, according to dispatch, the child wasn't here. It was with the dad.
I'm wondering if the dad is aware.
I wonder if it was just one other time that he came.
4 in a row.
Questioning her mental stability.
I'm not sure.
You said, I'm sorry, you said she's delusional?
She's delusional.
Okay.
And when I
And
got
you're
here
her
last
mom, you
night,
said?
I'm her mom. I am the renter of the place. She wouldn't even let me in last night. She won't speak to any men. She wanted a woman last night. So she thinks that her delusions are she's going through a divorce, and it's pushed her over the edge.
And you don't have a key to the house. You don't have access.
I left it here last time, so I don't have a key to the house.
Can you
now.
get a key from the front office? Do they have a copy? They don't have a copy?
But normally she doesn't lock the back door.
We have to have.
We can't go inside
I can.
without her permission. You can.
She wouldn't let me in. She called the police on me last night and said I was trespassing.
Are you a leaseholder?
Yes.
So
You're
that she
allowed
really
in,
feels
And they
like
told her
because
that, and
of
she's
the-
like, no, she's not. She's not. She doesn't live here.
Do you have copies of that paperwork, like electronically?
I probably do somewhere.
Maybe in your email that you could like pull up real quick?
Do you need to see it?
Well, I mean, it would be helpful.
It would be helpful that
Yeah.
way she can't tell us, you know,
That you can't come
have to
in.
get out and.
We're just our concern.
I'm very concerned about the child.
Obviously,
Yes.
is her and
Very
the child.
concerned about
Yes.
the child. Yes, I know.
Yes.
That's why I was trying to get him last time.
Which they've
Hi,
already
Jacob.
stated
I'm
the
here right
child
now.
was
I'm trying to
fine.
pull up my lease for the police
To be
officers.
totally honest.
That's the baby's son, his dad.
Yeah, we talked
He's,
about
We've
he's
talked to
around
him.
the corner. He's
Yeah.
around the corner.
Okay.
In case we need. But
Perfect.
she thinks her delusions went last night into I'm the queen bee of a child trafficking ring, and I'm trying to round up all the children, and that he's the father of hundreds of children here on the island.
He told me that too. Yeah.
So her delusions are building. I talked to her doctor today. Her doctor did call her and said, doctor called me back. She said, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but I told her to increase her meds. I'm like, do you think that's going to do it?
Okay.
And we can't try to get our ex parte until tomorrow.
Right.
I just talked to Philip's dad, and he said that they must have been the ones that called, said that she was chasing after his wife or something.
The little boy telling the boy that your dad's not your dad.
See, she thinks that Jacob is everybody's dad now. She thinks that he is the father
Yeah,
of all the children.
she even mentioned that Jacob was sleeping with a neighbor and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's not true. Okay.
So this is all things that she's creating in her head. You're saying.
Yes.
Okay. Does she also have schizophrenia?
She had a psychotic break 2 years ago.
Okay.
Her brother's schizophrenic. She's not been diagnosed with schizophrenia. She's having a complete manic episode
Okay.
that has gone into delusions, yes.
How long has this been going on for?
Her manic episode probably a month ago. She started getting euphoric.
Well, we noticed that she was arrested a little while ago.
So they go back and forth. They kind of battle back and forth. She ended up punching him in the face like 2 weeks ago. And then was like, go ahead, call the cops, motherfucker. And they did. And then the charges were dropped.
So you called last night.
No, she called on me.
She called on you. Okay.
This morning I came here at 5 a.m. and she wouldn't talk to me either.
What brought you here at 5?
She called FWC and she was on the phone with FWC.
This is the father of the child, I believe.
Yes.
She is. They described it as she's going through a manic episode.
And what started all of this?
They're going through a divorce, so it's just escalated, and then she...
Well, has she done anything to make you think that she's going to harm herself or her child?
Okay, she's delusional, and when you get delusional...
Are you a doctor or psychiatrist?
I actually do work with clients,
Are
yes.
you a doctor or psychiatrist?
Do I have to talk to him when he's talking?
If you don't want to answer my question, I need facts.
Okay.
I need facts because
I am not a
before
doctor of psychology.
Okay, so you don't know that she's delusional.
Well, if she call and tell you have...
Okay, I'm sorry, but you can process your own family member if they're delusional. Like, hey, they're not acting the same as they normally do. You know, they're saying things that are delusions. Like, to sit there and freaking yell at somebody that is just trying to get their family member help. It seems kind of asinine, to be honest.
You have kids over 100 of kids on Key West, then it's not a normal.
Which you guys are on a falling out period.
No,
She can tell you a
I
million
wasn't falling out with him. Okay, if you
So
want to
then even
speak
more
to
so
me
that you
nicely
can have a
and then we'll
fucking
have
Ma'am,
a
if you want to talk to
conversation.
me, get off the phone and talk.
I'm trying to get my lease. Will you send it to me so that I can deal with this?
So she was
I mean, there's just
arrested
no
last
need
week.
for this. There's no need
she
for this.
attacked me.
There's no need for him.
Ma'am, I'm trying to listen to what
That's
he's
good.
saying.
Go ahead, listen.
Okay, number one, do you have a reason to be here?
Yes, I do.
Tell me what that reason is.
That is my townhouse that I am
You
leasing.
already know
That
the
is my
reason.
daughter.
Okay,
and that
let's
is
go
my
in and talk to
grandson.
your daughter
That's
then.
great. She won't let me in. She wouldn't let me in last night
Why?
because she said I'm trespassing.
Why?
Because she
Because
believes
I
she's a
will
leader of
protect
some...
her.
Well, give me your key and I'll go in and I'll
The
bring
key
you
is
in.
inside the house.
So, who do I believe?
I'm trying
How
to
do
get
I
the
know
lease
you're
for
not
you right.
delusional?
I'm trying to get the lease for you right now.
But you understand
We
what
can
I'm up
have this
against?
conversation
No, but
on a
you don't-
different vibration where you're very
Thank
calm.
you.
Listen,
And I
I'm
can be
calm.
calm with you,
Right.
or we can
He
have
has
each
to
other.
wait.
Okay, you got
dude.
upset because I asked
I'm
you
not
to prove
upset.
that she's
No,
delusional.
I got upset because of the way you're speaking to me. There's no
Right.
need for you to be talking
Okay,
to me
then
like
why don't
this.
you go away until I need you and then I'll call you over here so I can
Sure,
talk to the husband.
sure. I'm gonna walk away.
Thank you.
Michelle,
I mean, there's
I
just no
understand.
need for this.
Listen, I'm trying. I've got 3 cops here that have been here
There's
4
no need
times
for
to
you
try to
yell at
solve
me.
it.
There's no.
I
I'm
could
trying to
barely
solve
hear
it with
between
you.
the 2 cars.
I'm trying to solve it too.
Gonna
That
pass
was a
it.
garbage truck.
if